Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? So as you're tuning in, here's the deal. My name is Stephanie. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. I am making lunch and dinner during breakfast time. Why? Because my kids needed to shower before we did school, to be quite honest with you. So they are getting ready for their day before we start our school, which, by the way, if you are brand new to this page, I have 4 girls. My husband and I have 4 daughters. We homeschool. We have been on this lifestyle keto low carb journey for almost 6 years. My husband 8. I didn't join him until 2015. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? I am prepping chili because I had a whole bunch of hamburger that needed to be used. So as you're tuning in, I want to know, where are you tuning in from? And are you prepped and ready for your day? Or if you've been tuning in, whether it has been on the stories or whether you have hopped on some of the lives, I have been asking the question, are you in control of your day or are you letting your day control you? I'm going to ask that a lot because eventually it's going to sink in and you're going to go, I want to control my day. So what does that look like? That looks like, I'm gonna talk about this book. It's called The Miracle Morning. My daughter, so we've been paying our girls to read. I don't like to pay them to do chores because we all live in the house. So we pick out the books that they read, and then once they read them and they write a little paper and then they present it to us, they get paid. But they're books that we have them read. One of them was this book, The Miracle Morning. So our 13-year-old daughter presented it a couple weeks ago. And then there's actually a documentary about the man that wrote this. It's incredible. I think it might just be on YouTube. We don't have Netflix, so I'm trying to figure, maybe it's on Amazon Prime. I'm not quite sure. If you just Google the Miracle Morning documentary, it's actually really great. But anyways, I was gonna read something to you because the question came up yesterday. I had somebody say, hey, I'm on this journey, and maybe you can relate. I'm on this journey. There's nobody really in my life that is on the same journey I am. In fact, they make me feel bad for not eating the dessert at the party or not grabbing the donuts at the office. Or has anybody ever had that happen where you are pursuing better, right? Maybe you've joined a gym. Maybe you decided to eat better. Maybe you are purposely making better choices and somebody comes in and goes, oh, it's not a big deal. Just eat the cake, right? Oh my goodness, what are you, better than everybody else? You should just enjoy it. Oh, I made this cake for you, right? So it's such an interesting place to be. And I've heard somebody talk about this before, and I thought it was super great. Just because you were on a journey to better doesn't mean that everybody around you might be happy about it. It doesn't mean that they're mad at you, but think about it like this. When you pursue better in your life, you want to know what might happen to those around you? They might start feeling inferior, right? They might, it's not that they don't want to be happy for you, but in their head, they're going, oh my goodness, I don't want them to overdo me. I don't want them to leave me. It's easier for me to pull them down and let them eat the donut with me than me have to try to do something, right? So don't get discouraged if people are trying to shove cake in your mouth or make you feel bad for being on a journey to better. You will eventually inspire them. You will. It's easier to pull somebody down. It really is, because that makes them feel uncomfortable when all of a sudden you're going on walks and you've joined the gym and you decided to read a book to fuel your mind and you've become this happy person, right? Then it makes them go, almost look inward and start making them feel like I should probably do that, but it's a lot of hard work and they just might not be ready. Don't get discouraged. I wanted to read this to you from this morning. So I forgot, I've read this book a long time ago. I listened to my daughter tell us her outlook on the book, and then I was like, maybe I should read it again. So this is exactly for the person that reached out to me yesterday. It says this: know that wherever you are in your life right now is both temporary and exactly where you are supposed to be. You have arrived at this moment to learn what you must learn so that you can become the person that you need to be to create the life that you truly want. Even when life is difficult or challenging, especially when life is difficult and challenging, the present is always an opportunity for us to learn, grow, and become better than we've ever been before. And then I went forward a little bit and I loved this part. So it says, this book builds 3 imperative arguments. You are just as worthy, deserving, and capable of creating and sustaining extraordinary health, wealth, happiness, love, and success in your life as any other person on this earth. Some of you don't feel worthy. I'm making sure my dog doesn't, long story. So if I'm looking down, there's a reason. I think some of you don't feel worthy, right? Or maybe you go, why do I deserve to be healthy? Or why do I deserve to be happy, right? Maybe you're going after lots of things. I think what people fail to understand is just because other people aren't doing it with you doesn't mean you don't deserve it or you shouldn't go after it at all. I love this book. This book is going to take the mindset out of you that, have any of you said to yourself, I'm not a morning person? The documentary of this and how he approaches that question is incredible. I'm not even going to try to do it justice. You could just read the book. But he's like, if you tell me you're not a morning person, I'm going to tell you why you believe that. And I'm going to tell you how you can be a morning person and the effectiveness of you getting up in the morning and giving yourself some time, what it will do overall to your entire life. It's incredible. Number 2, in order for you to stop settling for less than you deserve in any area of your life and to create the level of personal, professional, and financial success you desire, you must first dedicate time each day to become the person you need to be. You need to take some time, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's 30 minutes in the morning. Most people don't give themselves time to grow. That means reading and listening and finding mentors and finding somebody to follow and learning, right? You're not going to do it by yourself. And you will do it by yourself, but it's going to take longer, and you might have more slip-ups rather than just getting your mindset right, watching other people that's done it before, and learning from them, right? Last one, how you wake up each day and your morning routine, listen to this, or lack thereof, dramatically affects the level of your success in every single area of your life. I feel like this is huge. For those of you who are like, I'm not a morning person, I used to be that way too. And then I thought, I can get a lot of stuff done in the morning, and it makes this right, and I make better choices, and I feel incredible. How you wake up each day and your morning routine or lack thereof dramatically affects your level of success in every single area of your life. Focused, productive, successful mornings generate focused, productive, successful days. So if you feel like there's so much to this, you should get it. If you feel like you are not accomplishing the things that you want, maybe it's as simple as what I'm doing right now. Maybe you haven't taken the time to prep food or to think about what you're going to eat, the meals that you're going to plan. And I tell people on Sundays I do that. But if you haven't taken a teeny bit of time to plan and prepare, you're going to be letting your day run you. You're going to be letting every circumstance run you. That's when you go through the drive-through. That's when you don't make the best choices. That's when you grab the donut. That's when you hit your alarm. That's when you don't go to the gym because you don't have time, right? So this isn't an overnight thing, but if you can give yourself 30 minutes extra in the morning to plan and prepare, get your mindset right, get up, be thankful, move your body a little bit, whatever it is that you feel like you need to do, I bet you would have a much better day, a much more successful day, because you already had a successful morning. Man, I will tell you, as soon as we started changing our mindset and reading more and listening to podcasts and getting up and actually taking the time in the morning to do that, I feel like, first of all, I can make it through my entire day. I feel incredible. I'm happier. My kids are happier. It just overall helps everybody. So I just want to share that with you. I'm probably going to come on here as often as I can to share with you more chapters as I work through this book. I will share books with you every single day, and they're always different. I always have so many different ones going, but I think it's just super important to own your morning. Own your morning, own your day. I wanted to come on here and share that as my children should be ready to do school very soon. So that's all I have for you. I would love to. Have you done the Miracle Morning? Somebody just said maybe they did. So it's an incredible book. Otherwise, I'm going to go finish my chili, let it sit on the stove so we can eat it for lunch and dinner, because that's all we're doing, because Wednesdays are a busy day, which means I'm going to prep and prepare right now so I can dominate the rest of my day and not think about food. So for those of you who want to know how I make my chili, you guys, it's the easiest thing in the world. I just ground it up, 3 pounds of hamburger, Sometimes I use a lot more. Whatever vegetables you want to cut up, throw the vegetables in. I just season it with some garlic and chili powder. That's all I do. All I do. And then I actually use this marinara sauce. So then I season it to taste and it sits on the stove for hours. I probably would put it in the crock pot. We'll see. This is all I use. So I use hamburger, whatever vegetables you want, garlic, chili powder, and this. Super, super simple. You don't have to measure, just throw, taste, throw, enjoy. So that's what I'm having. I hope you guys have an incredible day. Always reach out with questions that you have. I'm always here to help, and we'll talk to you soon.